Is it over yet?
I think it is. I think it's over.
It's over now.
Yeah,
Okay,
now
good.
it's over. Is it over now? Is it over now?
We can be done with
We
it.
just begun.
Oh no, it's just begun. What?
What am I going to do without our leader here?
I don't know. What do you
You
think?
shouldn't have like a paper cutout of Ryan sitting there.
I do, or like dress our mannequin up.
Oh, the mannequin. We missed
We
the
should
mannequin.
bring the mannequin back.
Well, we're gonna be going away for a few minutes later. Maybe we'll have to do something like that.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll have to figure it out. Like just tape something to its blank face.
Blank face.
Oh man, it was a long week. Long week. The week's not even over yet, and I'm already complaining about it.
Already complaining.
What a loser.
It was a nice week here.
Well, we were in Wyoming, so you guys are gonna get a treat when we come back, and Benjamin has to go through 400 hours of footage. I'm not joking.
What? What?
As
long as it's good footage, I'm okay.
Well, I don't know if it's good. I was on one side of the camera. You got to talk to the camera guys.
Okay.
Oh, he will.
Yeah. Anyway, how you guys doing? Welcome in Gun Talk Live. As you can see, my trusty counterpart is not here. He is actually mid-flight. He might have landed in, who knows, Houston right now, but he's making his way back from the Sig Sauer Hunter Games. We were up there filming. I actually had to get back because tomorrow, you guys are not going to see me for a little while. I am headed to Alaska. I'm going to take the family up there. We're going to have a much-needed vacation, and we're going to, I don't know, hopefully get into some bears. My wife won't let me go hunting up there during family vacation. I don't know what that's about, but we'll have to chat later. But I do want to let you guys know who we are brought to you by today. If it'll come up, come on, let's go. Get the juices flowing. I'm having a hard time getting this thing running today.
We gotta get the hamster going on the wheel to get the power
boy,
for the
I'm
internet
telling
going.
You, it is slow going today.
It's I think all the power lines and internet lines are melting in the heat over the last few days.
Oh, they have to. It was. I will say this. Wyoming's got the weather thing going on, except during the day. Like this time, they are brutally hot, and we're talking 99 degrees, winds blowing. They haven't had rain in 4 years. So I still have dust on me from Wyoming. So I brought a little bit of Wyoming back to Louisiana. But today, Gun Talk Live is brought to you by SIONYX. And yeah, that's right. We're not going to announce the winner yet because I think that's better left to marinate because everybody's got to tune in. Like we need people to start tuning in.
Get more people in here.
But before adventures, try the SIONYX Aurora. We're actually giving away the Aurora Pro today, which is a $1,000 unit. So it's full color night vision camera with an integrated compass and GPS. They're showing it to you right now. So through June 20th, get $100 back with any Aurora digital night vision camera purchase, including the Pro Explorer kit during the SIONYX Dads and Grads Freedom Sale. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I wish I could afford one of these. But find out more at SIONYX.com.
And I'll tell you what, just go to the website and see that first picture they have up on there.
Yeah,
that's impressive. I'm like, whoa, really? That?
It's shocking.
It is.
But
it's like, whoa.
You're looking at it, and it's like you should not be seeing color right now.
Right.
It gets dark.
Yeah, exactly. It's really
it's
amazing.
Crazy good stuff. But Gun Talk Live is also brought to you by Ruger. The new Ruger Max 9 is a micro-sized striker fired. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. It offers 12 +1 capacity. You guys, we love Ruger here. We thank them for their support. But the Ruger Max 9. You know, I would think a gun that small, you know, a lot of times we say like they're really snappy, but man, they've got it figured out. That Ruger Max 9 is nice. It holds a lot of ammo in it, and you can put an optic on it, so you can put a red dot on it. So that's cool. But if you are wanting to know more, go to Ruger.com. If you want to know more about the Ruger Max 9, go to Ruger.com/Max9. We're also brought to you by Smith Wesson today.
Oh, cool.
So
Awesome.
you own a Smith Wesson. You own some Smith Wessons.
I do. I currently own one of them.
I know.
And, I like
and
it
that's
a
a
lot.
Shield, right?
It's a Shield, correct.
Yeah.
First
I
gen.
love their Shield. But you know what? They increased the capacity, so now they're making a Shield Plus.
Nice.
It's a 9mm micro compact gun, but that's 13+1. So really, like if you look at these, you look at the Ruger Max 9, you look at the Shield Plus, it's all about feel. You know, these guns are so close in size and capacity, but man, thank you so much to Smith & Wesson. So you can build your Max, you can build your Smith & Wesson at smithandwesson.com. Actually, smith-wesson.com.
Yeah, get it right, KJ.
I know. I'm telling you, without Ryan here to facilitate all this,
Oh man,
we're going down a creek, fellas.
I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you something. If you want to know, if you want to go to guntalk.com/shop, you can get something like this.
Yeah.
So I wore this today
he's got the OG.
The OG.
Yeah.
The OG.
I do like that. That is
Yeah,
sharp.
I do like this shirt. Most
That's a
people
good
are like,
green shirt too. Like it's
Yeah.
like kind of that tactical green.
yeah, and they're like, some people are like, what's the OG? What is that?
Who's OG?
It's freaking John Browning, man.
If you know, you know.
You know.
But yeah, smith-wesson.com, and you can learn all about the Shield Plus. Also, along those same lines, another small gun. You got to go over to enter win Gun Talk's X Marks the Spot giveaway. So enter now at guntalk.com/win for a chance to win a Sig Sauer P365X Romeo Zero Micro Compact, X Series grip module, 12-round flush fit magazine. You got signature X Series flat trigger. Romeo Zero Micro Red Dot is already installed, ready to go. All you got to do is go enter to win. Okay, that's all the reads. But our giveaway gives me a great segue into what we're going to talk about today. But let's get this out of the way first, okay? So today's winner of the SIONYX, so they did this just for Gun Talk Live. This isn't over our other platforms. This isn't, a month-long giveaway. You had a week to enter. So after today, you don't get to enter. But Mike Terrell won that today.
Oh,
The dude won. I mean, good job, man.
that's awesome.
You get an Aurora Pro. So that's really exciting. Just because now he gets to see at night what we all don't get to see.
Right. Yeah.
Lucky him.
Woohoo.
But so before we announce and this week is another big week. This week is another big time giveaway.
Big time.
But we're going to intro a video and show you guys kind of a little bit of behind the scenes and what we did. And we're also going to go ahead and launch the giveaway with this video right here. All right. We don't need this, but there. All right, go.
I'm a Florida Gator fan now.
So this is exactly how we're opening the video for all the guys on the live.
Welcome in. We're in Wyoming. The Sig Hunter Games.
That was a big cannon blast. So that means the stage has started. There's 10 teams out here.
10 teams, three persons.
3-person teams. Yeah.
People on each team.
7.5 miles.
What's kind of cool about it is the people they brought out for this. So you've got former NFL player Matt Light. You've got Adam LaRoche, former MLB. You've got UFC fighters.
Oh, Cowboy Cerrone's out here. Hoist Gracie's out here. Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko.
And what's kind of also neat is, so they're having to walk this course. So it's about 8 miles, and they're up and down.
You say walk, it's a hike.
The course.
Because the terrain is up and down.
They gain about 1,200 feet in elevation throughout the course.
Starting at 8,000 feet.
Yeah, starting at 8,000. And so they're shooting targets from about 100 to 400 yards, 450, something like that, and using cross rifle.
BDX optics.
The Sig BDX optics.
So that's the Kilo 3000.
Yeah.
They also have a pair of Sig Sauer Zulus, but they all talk to each other. So everything's built in.
So one of the kind of neat things is these competitors that they're not usually shooting competitors, right?
No.
But they're all very competitive people. They're doing great. They're working as a team.
Yeah.
And also, the cross rifle, one of the cool things about it is the stock and the adjustability.
Oh, it's short, like 6.7 pounds, 6.2 or 6.7, but it's a 6-pound rifle.
Yeah.
And so it packs down, and they've got exo packs, so they stuff their sack full of goodies and stuff sacks to fill out the bag. But it's lightweight, and they can hike all day. And you know what? They're actually staying in tents too.
Yes,
so
they're making them all stay intense. But what I was saying is, like, the rifle will fit a lot of competitors. So you've got the Bullet, Valentina, is a
5'1".
She's a flyweight.
Yeah.
And then you've got Matt Light, who is a lineman in the NFL, and the rifle can be adjusted to fit either one.
All of them.
That's pretty cool.
Which is that's cool. So, but yeah, it's the first annual Sig Hunter Games. I hope they keep doing it because it really replicates hunting. Everybody uses the same stuff.
Yeah, they're all issued the same gear, and they have
gear.
to walk it and carry it throughout
They're
the
sleeping
course.
in the same type of tents, so they're all on a level playing field, and they're shooting actually really great.
It's a pretty cool event. Now, we have a giveaway set up.
Oh, we do.
For our viewers.
So this is a little bit different how we're giving away stuff on this one because it's such a cool giveaway that Sig Sauer has kind of given us to give away to you guys. So what are they getting?
So they're getting the Zulu binoculars. These are image stabilization binoculars. How do you test them, KJ?
Okay, so here's
Show
how
them
you
test them.
So I was up in Oregon with our good buddy Gary Killingsworth, and so you sit there and you put them up and you do this.
This is how they test
And they don't move. It's amazing. They don't move. So, like, if you're boating, if you're driving down the road, you can sit there.
Driving while binocularing?
Well, if you're a passenger. Sorry.
So you can win this, as well as a Sig merch pack, a little swag bag.
Yeah, swag bag.
So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go and sign up for our email list. So once you guys go live with this, all the people who sign up from then to the deadline that you guys figure out, you're entered to win. And it's a pretty nice prize.
It's a great prize. But yeah, go sign up for the newsletter. We're going to do a little scroll right now on how you do that. You just go into guntalk.com, go to newsletter, and it'll prompt you from
Sign
there.
up.
And we will pick a winner. But you're staying behind.
Yeah, we got more filming to do.
He's filming with Daniel Horner. It's a good one.
Yeah, we're going to learn a few things.
All right, that's it. You're done. All right. Sweet. That's awesome. So these Zulu, I kid you not, like I sat there, they look weird.
I believe
like
it.
They do not look like your traditional, like the Kilo 3000s that Sig Sauer has. They don't look like that at all. They're like, they got your eye cups, your lenses, and then it narrows down into this little small square tube, I guess. I don't know. But seriously, you can sit there. So if you're on a boat or if you're driving down in a car, like typically when you do that, like I don't recommend driving and
Not actually driving,
scouting. But if you are a passenger in the car, like, if Ryan and I were sitting here and he was in the passenger seat, like he should be, if like he's driving along, you won't get sick. It stabilizes that image out. It's freaking nuts.
That's really cool. I like that.
Like it's a great idea. I don't know if any other companies have done that, but I'm not aware of it. This is I know they have some that like somewhat stabilize the image, but these remain completely smooth. It's
lots of applications
it's wild.
for that too.
So, okay, I know a lot of our guys on here that are commenting right now. You are already like signed up for the newsletter. So here's what I'm going to do. If you do comment, you are still entered to win. So if you are already a part of the newsletter crew, don't worry, your vote is in there. So you've already like cast it. So just keep commenting, keep engaging. But the Sig Hunter Games, this was different. So, it was great for me because I got to meet kind of a lot of like people I look up to. Cowboy Cerrone, man, he was so cool.
Yeah.
And Bullet Valentina, the Bullet Shevchenko, she was awesome. Jack Carr was great.
Yeah.
But there was, all walks of life were there, but they were the top in their sport. I mean, they're the top.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Sig got it, but they got it right on this one. And they put on a fantastic event. The trade show team at Sig Sauer, you guys did a phenomenal job. But so these stages, you would have to hike in between stages. And you would get 3 points per hit. So you would have to engage the target 3 times. And it was cool to see how a lot of the different teams interacted with each other. And I'm sure we're going to talk about this again, but it was interesting. The first day, it was chaos.
I believe
Chaos, because they had no clue where the targets were. So and they had 15 minutes per stage.
Right. You know, the thing I noticed when I was looking at the video that we just did, and I put some of the B-roll together, was like the team with Lena Michlik and Laura Zera, and I don't know who
Jordan Budd was
Budd.
their elite guide.
But someone was on the gun, they shot, pulled the bolt back, and Lena drops the next round in because she's hovering over it. And I mean, that much quicker to get.
So
I mean, it was really interesting to see that.
We got a really good taste to see what teams work together. Like Python Cowboy was there. He was on the same team as Cowboy Cerrone and Bo Sandoval, which Bo Sandoval is a UFC trainer. Like he's the guy. And that whole team was in ridiculous shape. But it was crazy. So Lena, that team figured it out quicker. They finished 6th. And the most unlikely team, I'm not going to, you guys probably already have seen it if you follow Sig Sauer Hunting, which I encourage you to do on Instagram, but you probably already saw who won the event, which was, in my opinion, the least likely team to win.
Nice.
100%. Like, kind of a hunter. Their guide was tremendous. Trent Fisher. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I like who won.
Sure, why not?
So you had Trent Fisher, who was their elite guide, who is a phenomenal gentleman. Like he gets his clients on all kinds of big game. And then Scotty Lago. Can either of you tell me who Scotty Lago is?
I cannot.
Okay. Come on, you're supposed to save my bacon here.
Oh, I know exactly who he is.
He's a skier.
What kind of, what, really?
Yes.
Like downhill or trick?
Yeah,
or
like freestyle.
Freestyle, nice.
Like at the top of his game, though.
Sure.
No, I'm sorry. I take it back.
Uh-oh.
He's a snowboarder.
Oh, well, that's why I don't know him.
But class act guy.
I bet.
But then you had, get this, Justin Rackley. You guys don't know who he
It
is.
sounds familiar for some reason.
He's
but-
Lake Fork guy. So Guggen Bates, he's a fisherman. And neither of them have shot longer distances than 200 yards.
Wow.
Tell me what sense that makes. I'll tell you how they did it. I know how they did it. It was teamwork.
Sure.
They found the best shooting positions.
Right. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's all it takes, especially when the equipment's the same and a bunch of different variables are taken out of it.
Yeah.
Then it's down to calm and skill and teamwork.
And that's what Lena Michelik's team did and Jordan Budd's team. And so they figured it out really quickly how to build a good base, a good shooting position. And so, like when Laura Zera was shooting, she was off of Naked and Afraid, she's a very, very sweet person. So Lena would hover over her and build her base, and all she is worried about is that trigger. And so Lena would actually physically run the bolt for her.
Right.
So throws it out, gets it engaged, and then it was like all she had to do was worry about that trigger press. It was phenomenal to watch. Like
Yeah.
I was really happy to be invited to that event. And
I have one of the comments on Facebook is Brian Dew. Oops,
Yeah.
I dropped my phone. And he says, I just finished filming or listening to Gun Talk radio show and after show Hunter Games. Sounds awesome. Will it be televised?
yes, so that's one of the funny things about this. So we bring 2 camera guys, and so Ryan and I split up. Each of us had a camera guy, and so Ryan would be on one side of the mountain, I'd be on the other, and we shot probably over 400 hours of footage, which that's running continuously. It's a lot of footage, and I feel sorry for Benjamin, who's going to have to go through it, and he's going to make a story, and then we're going to send it to you guys. So,
Oh, but he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it though.
yeah.
As long as it is good footage,
As
I'm gonna
long
love
as
it.
it's good
I'm gonna love it.
It really is. It was a blast. It was a fun shoot, but you know, it's one of those events where you kind of look at it, and I see a lot of stuff like and Texas Huntsman says Lake Fork guy sandbagged us. He does shoot. I kind of knew he shot, but I didn't. I know he hunts, and Scotty Lago hunts too. He hunted as a kid, but I know for sure, like, you know, I don't think he has the time to go out. I mean, because he's at the top of the game. That's the hunting season typically for him is snowboarding season.
Right. Yeah, he's in the midst of his other career.
All right, so we got some good comments coming in. All right, can't wait to see it. Graduated high school near Lake
I've got
Fork.
one here. Mike Crabb says that Lena Mitchlick is Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Hey, that's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Okay. So we mentioned it. All these guys are competitors. So after hours got really interesting.
I bet.
So being the responsible adult in the whole group.
Can I just laugh about that
Yeah.
now?
So being the responsible one, Ryan, myself, and the two camera guys, I had to fly out the next morning. So I had to get up early in the morning. So did a lot of these other people. But they stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, boy.
Maybe longer than that. And they had arm wrestling competitions.
This sounds familiar. Swamp Romp, maybe?
Yeah. There were arm wrestling matches going on. And Matt Light, who's a former professional football player, world champion, I mean, with the Patriots. Mm-hmm. I mean, protecting Tom Brady.
Yep, big dude.
Big dude. Like, massive individual.
Right.
Like, sizable. He went through like 12 people. And on the final one, which was his hardest one, which is Mike Cleary, who we had on a first-person defender, he gave him a little run.
Oh, good.
He's young, though.
Oh, that helps,
And
yeah.
he's like, his muscles are for go, not show.
Yeah, exactly.
But, so after he gets done with it, I saw the video. There's only like, we did not record this because I wasn't there. Matt Light, so he gets done and he slams him down and he starts flipping tables. Like, he is so jacked. He's like flipping tables. He flipped 3 of them and like sent them into orbit. Like, I wish I had video because we would like do one where he flips the table and it just goes.
So
Straight out.
basically, this arm wrestling thing seems to be catching on. Should I be dusting off my VH copy of Over the Top?
I said the same thing. I was like, well, just go re-grip and over the top. Like,
Just regrip it.
yeah. And then turn your hat around backwards, your trucker hat.
Yeah, gotta have the trucker hat for sure. And just
But yeah.
grip it. Gotta make the sound.
How much money was put on all the different extracurricular events? I don't know. But my money, I wouldn't have made a lot, but I would have put it on Matt Light.
Sure.
And other antics that happened, the trophy was stolen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Matt Light, like, faked, like, right in front of me. Like, I was going to take a picture with him and the bartender that was there, because she was like, oh, like, I watched you on TV and all. Like, she was kind of fanboying out,
Sure.
which is cool. And, like, I was about to take the picture, and he fakes a muscle cramp after the end of the day thing. Like, full on, like, he bled for it. He went down on his knee so hard.
Oh, wow.
He busted it open. And, like, he's sitting there faking it. And then Adam LaRoche, former professional MLB pitcher, stole the trophy. No one saw it.
Wow.
And then they go to announce, like, who won the event. No trophy.
Wow.
No trophy. A lot of people didn't think it was that funny.
I wouldn't
But
think
there's
so.
some people, after it was returned,
Oh, yeah.
were like, all right, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just a side note, I needed to look it up, and I did. It's Matt Light is 6'4", 304 pounds.
and that's muscle.
Yeah, it's not like,
Like, he's still, I would venture to say he's still in playing shape.
I believe it.
But I think a lot of these people are. You look at like across the board, they're all athletes. Even the guides, like, and that's one thing I don't think people understand about the SIG's elite guides. Like they pick them, you know, for a reason, is because they're at the top of the game. You know, Jordan Budd, who's on the Rock Slide podcast, she is phenomenally in shape. Like she could walk circles around me on the mountain. Like it's amazing.
Well, I would think that a lot of these people that are, you know, are professional athletes or professionals in their what essentially is their hobby to some extent. And so even when they're not doing it necessarily, they're still doing it.
Yeah.
And they still want to be at the top of their game because that's what, you know, some competitive people are doing. They're just going to stay there as long as they can, whether they're getting paid for it or not.
Yep. I mean, it's amazing. Like it was a great event, and I'm telling you, when you get that many A-type personalities in one event, like it's all fun and games until the whistle blows.
Right.
When that cannon went off, like they were no longer like buddy. It was all competitive, and we talk about it on Gun Talk Nation and Gun Talk Hunt podcast. We pulled a couple people aside. And you guys will get to listen to it. It's phenomenal stuff. But like, how does that translate? Doing competitions like this translate into bettering your skills in the field?
Right.
It was all cool stuff. Anyway, so coming up. So next week you will not see me. I will not be here unless I record a video from Alaska and send it. And that's what I ought to do. I ought to send a video of special note to you guys from Alaska.
Aww.
But no, Ryan will be here, and we might go earlier in the week. We haven't discussed it yet, but we've got the folks from AOB Crimson Trace coming in next week, so we're going to do some filming with those folks, and I say we try to get them in on a live.
I say we have to have a show with the Ryans.
That's going to have to happen. I think you're right.
I think I'm right too.
Yeah, I think that would be great. But no, it'll be a great time. But filming next week, I'll be back the week after that. But see, Ryan and I are going to be ships passing in the night because after next week, then he goes on vacation with his family.
Right.
Up near your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he's going to Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's going to be
on
the west side of the state from where I grew up and do that. But yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Oh man, that side of the state's awesome.
But yeah, we'll have some fun with it somehow. But yeah, on the box today, like if you haven't signed up for our newsletter, don't forget to do that. Enter the Gun Talk giveaway right now. It's going to be a phenomenal one. You're going to want a P365X for yourself. But anything you guys need, just let us know. Great news! I totally forgot about this. I drew out for Wyoming antelope this year.
Cool. So you're going back to Wyoming.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
For the maybe like 8th time.
Sweet.
So, but I actually, surprisingly, I know a lot of folks that did not draw out this year, which was shocking. And they've put in 7 years. This would be their 8th, and the 7th year they did not get it. So the luck continues.
The hot hand. Ride the hot hand.
I'll ride the hot hand. That probably means like I'll go and I'll strike out.
Well, hey, but you'll go.
But we'll still go. I'll still be in the field. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this Gun Talk Live, and I will see you in a few weeks.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.